This is One on One.
We're pleased to be joined by Kortez. It just says artist here, but he describes his work as esoteric urbanism. He attended the Newark School of Fine and Industrial Arts, and we are thrilled to have you with us. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a pretty great place, the Newark Museum, right?
Oh, it's a beautiful place.
Right?
Yes.
How did you know, by the way, how did you know and when did you know that you were going to be an artist? Is that a loaded question?
No, 4 years old. My father used to give me clay, modeling clay, and my first sculpture was a man on the beach with a beach umbrella. He has a picture of it too. It's funny.
He has a picture?
Yeah, there is a picture floating around in one of our family albums.
Did you spend a lot of time doing artwork as a kid by yourself?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, it was something that it came naturally to me. And it's funny, over the years, I remember in high school, I tried to divert and do something different.
Like?
DJing. My first love is music. And I wanted to be an audio engineer. And so I went to the Institute for Audio Research and did very bad and spent a lot of time in Washington Square Park drawing when I should have been in class. Because
it was your love, your passion?
Yeah, it was a passion, even though I couldn't get away from it. I couldn't.
You know, we're going to show some of your work, but I am curious. Esoteric urbanism.
The funny...
What do you, because you have to call it something?
What happened, I was having a show at a friend of mine's recording studio. I had artwork up, we figured let's have an art show. One of my friends, Kim Jacobs, was describing my artwork to a 14-year-old son. He was about 14-year-old. And he said, or she said, "This is esoteric urbanism." And she just looked over her shoulder and said, "You could take it." And there it was born.
What did it mean to you?
To me, my mother used to always call me her eccentric son. And finding out what the word esoteric meant, made for or understood by a small group, I said that describes me fully, because my artwork is, I bounce back and forth between social commentary, pop art. If you look at my collages, they are like projects in ADD. I'm all over the place. So what ends up happening with these collages, I take clips.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is actually the first collage I ever did, okay? And it's all over the place.
Feeling mighty real.
And what I usually do is take text from...
That's musical. Is that what I think?
There's so much going on in there. There's actually images of my own paintings in there. There's images from magazines. There's iconography going on in there. And during that time, I was really trying to find myself. So I was all over the place. Now I do it with more of a purpose. It's more direct. So when I deviate and go all over the place, it's definitely done on purpose. But this is an example of me not knowing where to stop.
What do you think?
I would say 90.
90, really?
1990.
Got another one, team? Put up another one.
This is something fairly new. I like working in, they call it Chinese markers. They're crayons, very hard crayons that a lot of construction workers use them to mark glass and metal and so forth. And a friend of mine just gave me a whole box of them.
Man behind bars.
Yes.
Political?
It's political, it could be social. Whatever it embodies a lot of different things. I know when I did this, I was going through some personal turmoil. But at the same time, you juxtapose that between what's going on in society. It can mean something very political.
I know, we'll do the kiss and I'll come back. Talk about that.
Love. It's so simple. It's something that crosses all social, economic boundaries. Everybody experiences or wants love. So things like this are very easy for me to do. Things like this, I find that the public tends to really gravitate towards things like this.
Influenced by whom? You. Can you say that I've been influenced by this person, this person, this person?
Yes. So personally, I would say my parents, of course. My mother used to always bring me to galleries. The first gallery I ever went to was City Without Walls. I was just telling,
right?
yeah, City Without Walls. But this is going back to like the late 70s.
Right.
I don't remember exactly where it was. I thought it was on High Street, but I think it was on Halsey Street.
It was on Halsey Street.
And I just remember the name, City Without Walls.
It's one of the best names.
Yeah.
Great names.
Yeah.
Andy Warhol?
Oh, yeah. Love
Why?
Andy. Just the imagery, just his iconic imagery. He was one of the first artists I was exposed to. Warhol, Picasso.
Dali?
Dali, I love Dali, but not really influenced on my work per se. But I love looking at his work.
I asked you before about the political piece. Mm-hmm. You said that people take whatever they choose to take away. But sometimes I get confused if an artist who is appears to be, and we're meeting for the first time, mm-hmm. such a deep thinker, mm-hmm. who is moved to do something and clearly wants people to respond and react. But if they take away whatever they take away, does that mitigate the ability to have the impact you want to have from a social justice, political perspective?
It does. But at the same time, when the piece is made, you have to understand what's going on.
In you.
Right.
I'm sorry for finishing your sentence.
Oh, no, it's quite all right.
Because all you're just doing is doing what you're doing. You're not trying to plan what the outcome's going to be.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It really depends on, it's like Miles Davis playing the trumpet.
Well, you don't turn your back to the audience.
No. But it's very organic. It just flows out.
Esoteric urbanism. You were born to be an artist.
I believe so.
You couldn't, no disrespect, you couldn't sell insurance, could you?
I probably could, but wouldn't be that good.
Hey, by the way, where can people see your work?
Vonda's Kitchen, Duke's Southern Table.
Great places. Restaurants?
Palette Gallery in Asbury Park.
All right.
I'm trying to work
That's
all
okay.
over the place.
We're looking at your website right now.
Okay.
Esotericurbanism.com.
Yes.
They can find out about your work.
Oh, yes. And I'm also on Facebook and Twitter, Esoteric Urbanism.
Listen, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
I told you this would be painless.
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad?
It wasn't that bad, but it's a lot easier being in front of a canvas. It's funny, I do work in nightclubs. Thousands of people around me, I'm not nervous. But here,
It's different.
It's totally different. But I like the tension. I like the tension.
Last thing I'm going to do is create tension. Now you make me feel bad.
No, it isn't that type of tension, though.
We'll talk after.
All right.
Listen, thank you.
Thank you.
And all the best with your work.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Stay with us. We'll be right back from the Newark Museum one-on-one right after this.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. And by the Newark Museum, in cooperation with NJTV and 13 for WNET. Funding for this special edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato at Newark Museum has been provided by Bank of America, PSE&G, Cone Resnick, University Hospital, Newark, New Jersey, Johnson & Johnson, Prudential Financial's Global Communications Department, and by the North Ward Center. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.